Shalom, Akim Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and Rule Well. Peace and blessings and salutation to the hopeful elect. Noah's in the gospel, broad, lifting up the standard of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. This is another lesson through the Spirit. Basically, the shameful spewing on Esau's glory. All right, what they're doing, you know, these Iranians been cooking them devils with these videos, these Legos exposing the tyranny that's manifesting here in the West, from the hantavirus to the destruction of these energy and oil facilities, AI, 5G, and what you're looking at on the screen here is basically them exposing the U.S. government, dropping these ticks off in people's neighborhoods, man, and and farmers, which, you know, Lyme's disease pretty much gives you like an autoimmune disorder when you can't eat certain dairy products, and you can't eat certain dairy products, or you can't have red meat, you know, which shows you that this is a genetic experiment that was created out of nefarious purposes, man, and you could thank this devil for that. Okay, but nonetheless, allegedly they got a vaccine or juice rollout for Lyme's, you know what now, man. So those people that's affected, which is a lot of Edomites, by the way, which shows you that the curses are falling upon Esau, because, you know, Esau owns the farms in America. You know, they own majority of the farms, and, you know, they the crops and all this other stuff, they're getting hit, you know, they're getting plagued, you know, and a lot of them are going on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube saying, you know, I have this, I have that. And, you know, I can't eat red meat anymore. I have an allergic reaction, and eventually I just die off from it. This world is mourning, bro, and Esau's glory is being shitted on, because everybody knows that this man is the devil that the Bible talks about. Okay, the only people that haven't woke up to that fact is you rebellious ass Israelites, man. All right, but nonetheless, it's not looking too good for E. You wake up, you got goddamn tick infestation in your backyard, man, all because the government is dropping shit off, man, you know. And tick bites, I don't even think you feel them, you don't even notice them being on you, but once they burrow into your skin, that's a done deal. And we found out that these ticks, you know, was created in some type of lab, and overall they've compromised people's immune systems, man, because this is part of Esau's weapons. Okay, the scripture said that the earth is given over into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges. If not, then where is he? And that's this man, because he has power to do so, you know. So anyway, I got a video here by Dabu, fair use, by the way, but he was going into it as well. So let's see what he got to say about it.
But they're on our fucking top field. Who the fuck? What are y'all even doing? I don't know about you, but I'm calling this crap. Who the fuck? Literally, in our top field. Oh, there they go.
And these farmers here have every right to be extremely upset in this situation. These farmers, this time in Appalachia, Kentucky, they're saying that this was the second pass of a helicopter over their privately owned property, their homestead and farmland. And you can see in the image that they deployed these long lines, like a sling load. You can see it in the image on the right there that was hanging below the helicopter. Now, for those that follow me, the thing with helicopters isn't too new because they're going over me and my property out here in the middle of nowhere, left and right. But this, at the top of the property, busted, suspending a line down onto the property. Have you guys...
Yeah, and people speculate that they're ticks. Now, the fact that you farmers have property and you own property, you have a right to get them off your land. You give them 2 warnings and then, hey, the rest is in the air. If this was my farmland and I see somebody dropping some unsolicited shit off my land, hey, I'm gonna chop your ass out that goddamn sky, man. I don't give a fuck who you work for or who you think you are. You dropping shit off on my land, which can possibly be a detriment to my family and myself and my crops and the way I make my livelihood, and possibly something put me in the spirit world because you want to be a fucking devil. Hey, I would have just rocket launched. I just would have just would have GTA'd your ass out the sky, man. You know. But you people, American, you're stupid. You're docile, and this is why they're doing exactly what they're doing to you, because you people, you ain't got no backbone, man. You think this shit is gonna stop? It's not gonna stop. It's just gonna get worse, man. You can go protest. You can go on TikTok. You can make videos about government tyranny. At the end of the day, these people are not gonna stop. Okay, they're not gonna stop. All right, and only how you people are gonna see some type of revolution, which you damn if you do, you damn if you don't. You know, but you people are literally no Vaseline. You're letting this man put his finger in you with no Vaseline, man, gutting you out, and then you get mad when you ain't got nothing to show for it. Oh, we're working, we're going on, you know. Nah, bro. This society should have been you ain't angry enough. She just sitting on there crying, oh my God, what are they doing? You a farmer, you believe in your Second Amendment rights. You have a right to exercise that. That's in the Constitution. The same thing that these tyrants claim to uphold, you know. But, you know, American people, they're afraid. They're afraid of losing everything they got, but you're going to lose it anyway. So either way it goes, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. If you get my drift.
Seen anything like this? There are comments that have already been made that it could be boxes of ticks, and that it could be a device that's a magnetometer or something that's trying to measure things in the area. But people chimed in that actually do that work and said that the payload on the bottom of this rope does not match the size for that to be, that it looks like it's something else. The person that took the video in Appalachia also says that the tail number comes back to the Department of Interior. What are they up to? Huge question. If I get any answers, I would love to relay them back to the constitutionalist or the person that put this out. I'll leave links below. If you have anything on this, let me know in the comment section, and join me for the live stream going live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern, here on Dabu77. Eyes to the skies.
So yeah, man, people speculate that Esau is dumping ticks off on their crops, man. And it's not a couple of thousand, it's millions of ticks. You can fit damn near hundreds of thousands of ticks in a certain size box, and before you know it, they'll overrun your farm, they're in your house, they're in your food. And these things have been genetically created to target just that. So this man is the devil, man. All right, so let's get the precept real quick. Revelation 6, and I'm gonna start at verses 4, and it says, and I went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. This man is taking peace from everybody, bro. Like, you know, people are unbothered, and all of a sudden a fucking Black Hawk helicopter with some substance flies over your property, and before you know it, everybody is damn near dying from fucking lung cancer, bro. All because this man wants to disrupt life. You can't, what I realized since I've been in the truth is that you can't have a prosperous or healthy, peaceful life when you have a man like this in power. Okay, the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Bashim Shai, has to get rid of this man. This man has to go. Okay? This nigga gotta go. That's just what it is, because it's not gonna stop. Like, I'm looking in the sky now, and it's nothing but chemicals, bro. Like, these ain't even real clouds. He's genetically modifying weather for a wicked purpose, all because he fucked up the natural order of things. What kind of man does some shit like that, bro? And it says here that they should kill one another, and that was given to him a great sword. And that sword is his military, his weapons labs, his biological warfare, you know, his substance, his witchcraft, his monetary system. Esau weaponizes everything. Esau weaponizes having children with a fucking female. Esau weaponized having a damn wife. Like, how is the very woman that you're supposed to live and grow and have children with and multiply become a weapon and a detriment, to the point men like, I'm not having kids? Food has been weaponized against us. Life itself has been weaponized against the men, against us, man. This motherfucker gotta go, bro. This is why King David said what he said, man. He says, keep me as an apple of thy eye, man. All right. Psalm 17 and 8, it says, keep me as an apple of the eye, and hide me under the shadow of thy wings. We got to be protected from this devil, because if you think that he's gonna not up the ante and do more and more wickedness, then you people are sadly mistaken. Okay, you got wicked niggas out here putting out videos about how GMS talking about R. Kelly was righteous, but you got all this bullshit in the world. The same nigga that's fucking up the world is the same nigga that this nigga is trying to save. That's why a lot of you Israelites are gonna die. And I'm gonna say it just like that. A lot of you niggas are gonna be put to death. And we ain't gonna feel no type of way, man. And honestly speaking, I can't wait till the Most High really starts to open up on a lot of you jakes, bro. Because you got a man doing wickedness, getting ready to purge you and your family and throw you in a concentration camp and coerce a microchip in you. But yeah, you wanna talk about some fucking R. Kelly and how GMS say what he did was righteous. All because, you know, the brother broke down how R. Kelly took care of the women and had younger women. What the fuck? I mean, that's in the Bible. Hell, Sarah was what, 14? No, Salaki, not Sarah. Rebecca was like 14. Isaac was damn near like 40 years old. But you got bitch ass niggas in this thing that want to play on your emotions of these scum niggas that don't know what's going on, man. That's why a lot of you are gonna get thrown head first into this time, and you ain't gonna know when to come. All right, this devil's gonna roll on you. He's gonna roll on your families, and it's not gonna be a good time for you. It's gonna be a time of mourning, darkness, devastation, death, because Jake chose to focus on something that don't edify. It says, from the wicked that oppress me, from my deadly enemies who compass me about. Compass. It says they're enclosed in their own fat, and with their mouth they speak proudly. Yeah, this dude is proud as hell, man. It says they compass us now on our steps, and they have set their eyes bowing down to the earth, like as a lion that is greedy of his prey, as it was a young lion lurking in secret places. A government helicopter flies over your property and dumps ticks off into your property. Like, who does that? Like, why, bro? Like, why? What's the point? It says, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. So we got to be delivered from the wicked. And the wicked is this damn devil, the so-called white man. From men which are thy hand, O Yahweh, from men of the world which have their portion in this life. That's why they doing what they doing. Whose belly thou fittest with hid treasures. They are full of children, and to leave the rest of that substance to their babes. Yeah, substance, you know, inheritance, man. Like it tells us in Proverbs, let me get that real quick. Proverbs 4 and 16. And it reads, it says, they sleep, it says, enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not into the ways of the evil men. You're supposed to avoid this nigga, but he's in rulership, so you can barely avoid what he's doing. Avoid it, pass not by and turn from it and pass away. The scriptures warned us about this. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause something to fall. So they get off on doing wickedness. They get off on being evil, even to themselves, man. It says, for they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. But the path of the just is shining light, and shining more and more into the perfect day. Okay? So yeah, brothers, man, we
Red
gotta
light,
be
camera
delivered from this
ahead.
dude, bro. This man is diabolical, to say the least. You know? One more precept here. Sirach 10. Sirach 10. Because the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. It says, a wise judge would instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. It says, as the judge of the people is himself saw his officers. But what manner of men of the ruler of the city, such are they that dwell therein. But an unwise king destroyed his people, and through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city should be inhabited. It says, but the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set one over it that is profitable, man. And that's Yahweh Shai with the Israelites ruling underneath Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. So with that, all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Bashim Rakakwadash, Lord's will, you are edified. Until the next lesson. Shalom.